city of love. Your head is in the well as Regan whisk you away to Paris for the long weekend. You must look as bewildered as you feel, because Regan notices your expression with a soft chuckle. Relax. You don't have to worry about a thing. My passport, my luggage, my apartment. Taken care of. And I'll have you back in plenty of time for work on Tuesday. Now... From now until this jet brings you home again, your only job is to obey. We'll see how good I am at this job. I may have consented to this trip, but I'm in charge of my own destiny. Regan laughs. The door closes behind her, sealing you both inside. We'll see how confident you feel after a weekend under my power. It takes a little over 8 hours to arrive, so make yourself comfortable. She makes it sound like she does this on a regular basis. I know Regan, she probably does. Instead of relaxing back in your seat, you pour out your glass of sparkling water. Everything about the situation seems too good to be true. Are you a nervous flyer? Chef ordered you something stronger. It's not that. No one's ever done something like this for me before. I guess I'm just not used to it. Well, you better get used to it. You refuse to let Regan's sudden show of emotion move you. When we were talking earlier, you didn't say anything about Paris. Why the sudden about face? Regan sets her jaw in a way you become familiar with, but instead of retreating behind it, she sighs. You're right. You deserve an explanation. You're right. You deserve an explanation. The truth is, I'm tired of resisting you. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it was your ex who changed my mind. Pat? What did you see in her? When did you see her? I had a meeting scheduled with her team, but apparently she plans to represent herself from now on. Can she do that? She can do whatever she wants. It doesn't make the least bit of difference to me. She's not getting her hands on you. A drill moves down your spine at the possessive note in Regan's voice. Pat Rancic wouldn't know a good thing if it bit her on the ass. She drew away a perfectly good team of lawyers, and worse still, she drew away you. When Regan returns her gaze to yours, it's much softer and warmer. I'm not about to let you slip through my fingers the way your ex did. Regan, it's about damn time. I feel like I've been waiting for you forever. I'll make sure it's worth the wait. I'm not taking you to Paris because of Pat. It's high time you learned what it's like to belong to me. Now you're mine. I can give you whatever I want, whenever and wherever I want to. Your mouth goes dry. Although you had a taste of what it's like to be in Regan's power, she never looked at you quite like that before. She leans back in her seat and toys with her glass, watching as you do your best not to squirm under her stare. There are a few things we need to discuss first, like how you broke our rules. Hey, wait, you broke them too. I'm pretty sure there was some touch on your end. I can't help it from irresistible. Be that as it may. What you and I need now is a contract renegotiation, new rules, new pleasures, and new punishments. Regan reaches into her bag and extracts a stack of crisp pages. You scan the top one. You're free to change anything that doesn't meet your satisfaction. You'll find me a very reasonable domain until you sign on the dotted line. Your eyes skim lower. Power exchanges, discretionary measures, and partner swapping are just a few of the items Regan has seen fit to highlight. Oh wow, this is intense. Just take it one line at a time. These rules are in place to protect both. Oh my god. These rules are in place to protect us both. You note that the first is still no feelings. No feelings is a good idea. You nod and check the spot provided next to the line. I absolutely agree. Let's keep this as professional as we can. You can see her reading through the contract as Reagan watches your reaction to each of her stipulations. I have to keep any and all inserted devices in until you determine proper removal time. Make it sound so clinical. Do you want me to change the wording? Very well. I want to slide a toy into your tight, wet heat. It stays there until I say so. You take it and you enjoy it, unless you use your safe word. You gasp and clamp your legs together. Your goal already starting to drop possibilities. You know your rising heat as you check off the use of your safe word, proper aftercare measures, and Reagan's right to give you a collar for choosing. You reserve the right to drip hot wax on my naked body whenever you want. You enjoyed it so much last time. I can't wait to do it again. Only this time, I want to paint your inner thighs all the way to the top. You shiver and keep going. Does that only touch yourself in public with express permission and oversight? That means no dirty movies without me. That means no dirty movies without my Nadine. I remember how hot you got the last time. You couldn't wait to finger it. You couldn't wait to finger yourself. You didn't care who was watching. You made me do it. No, you begged me to let you. The sub only purchase toys as permitted by the dominant, no more, no less. Additional purchases will be made at the sub's risk. You glance up at Reagan to find her watching you with amusement. You know very well how naughty you were when you bought that spreader bar without my permission. Reagan, you enjoyed it as much as I did. If I remember correctly, you couldn't wait to spread me open. Irrelevant. I make the rules around here. Remember? Yes, mistress. You check out the line with a flourish. As soon as you reach the line about partner sharing, partner swapping, partner gifting, you can feel yourself going hot all over. Partner sharing? You mean like when you gave me permission to play with floor and sling? You liked it, didn't you? You dug your head in a quick nod. Is that bad? Am I only supposed to let you touch me? If everyone consents, there's no limit to what we can do. Just remember, your safe word will always carry weight. Even if what you asked to do is on a contract, you can still say no if it doesn't feel right in the moment. This concession makes you feel a lot better about skimming over the next few lines until you see something that makes you sit up straight. There's no way. There's no way I'm agreeing to never have an orgasm without your permission. What if you're busy at work and I'm in the shower and need a quick release? Regan's eyes narrow. She lowers her voice to an irresistible growl. Then you suffer until I'm damn well and good. Then you suffer until I'm damn well, good and ready to please you. My subs come when I say so, and only when I say so. Got it? You take your lower lip between your teeth and nod. Doubt letting Regan be in charge of your every waking moment is much harder than you anticipated. By the time you reach the end of the contract, you're pretty sure your life will never be the same again. You're giving Regan so much power over you, you can't wait to start experiencing what that's like. Well, little lamb, are you ready to make this official? You give your provisions one last review, then nod. I can submit to these terms, and to you. Regan reaches over to sign her name with a flourish. Now it's your turn. You start to scribble your name, the pause halfway through. This is the start of a new adventure. You. The divorce proceedings are moving along, and I'm on my way to become myself again. Which means you put the pen to the paper once again, but instead of writing Nadine Rancic, you sign your maiden name. Nadine Guerrero. It's time to take back control of my life before I hand it over to you. I like the sound of that. She whisked the contract away and stowed it in her bag. When she returns her attention to you, it's with a knowing, determined glint in her eye. You made me a very happy woman today, Nadine. Do you know what happens when your Dame is pleased? And I get rewarded? You gasp as Regan rises from her chair and leans over you, her fingers caressing your cheek. That's right. And you've been a very good girl. Are you ready to find out how good? Your breath comes out hot and fast under Regan's light touch. It's a long flight to Paris. Letting Regan indulge in her dominance will help pass the time. Oh. I only got as far as signing the name before I decided to restart and record this book, by the way. So now we are all getting into new territory. And since I clearly already broken the no commentary thing on this book with when I said, oh my god, out loud, because I kept messing up. I don't like how many times I said the word dominant, dominance, because it's like each one is always like a syllable or two off from my name, and I don't like it. It's weird, especially Dom, since that's just my nickname. Lower your gaze and shift your body to a more naturally submissive pose. Now that I sign on the dotted line, I'm yours to command, Regan. Mistress, now that we're official, you'll refer to me as Mistress during our sessions, not Regan. I demand your respect as much as I demand your body. Is that understood? If you hadn't noticed so far, I like pushing my buttons. I don't remember that provision in your contract, Regan. Oh, you disobey me already? Just point out a fact. Your fingers curl around the back of your neck, forcing your eyes to meet hers. Let's try this one more time. You call me Mistress, or you regret the day you first signed my name. You gulp, your whole body aflame under the heat of her gaze. Yes, Regan. Yes, Mistress. Regan nods her approval, and to your surprise, she offers you her hand and pulls you up to stand with her. Your next lesson would be better at a change of venue. But we're in the plane, and that's why we have to get creative. You follow Regan to the cockpit at the front of the plane. At a command, the pilots turn on autopilot and clear the tiny room. Why do you need to be up here? Regan pulls out a drawer and retrieves a box full of toys, feathers, and long lengths of leather. Your next lesson will be all about sensation play. I've found every touch is enhanced when you have a view of nothing but the blue sky. You look out of the window and lose yourself in the pure clouds till Regan strokes your arm with a feather. I see what you mean. Good. Now bare your breast for me. But what about? You gesture toward the closed door that leads back to the main cabin. You wouldn't be interrupted unless it's an emergency. Even then, all my employees are well compensated for the execution. With trembling fingers, you take a seat and do as she commands. Your breasts already feel heavy, their taut tips begging for Regan's touch. Just as I thought, strained and ready. You do want me, don't you? Please, Mistress. You know I do. Regan pulls. Fuck you. Regan reaches into her box and pulls out two toys. One looks almost like a feather duster. The other like a toy wheel with tiny spokes. This is a feather tickler. It's a light touch so I drive you crazy. The other one is a simple Wardenberry wheel designed to stimulate. Each poke will make your nerve endings stand under tension. Both will heighten your sense of touch beyond anything you ever experienced before. What the fuck is that? That looks like a pizza cutter. It's a pizza cutter. It's a pizza cutter. Are you sure? You can sting at times. Now you tell me. You take a deep breath and nod. You trust your pleasure to Regan's capable hands. Keep your eyes on the horizon, and don't forget your safe word. You do as Regan commands with a drill of anticipation. She gently rakes the tool along the side of your neck. Oh, it feels prickly. Exactly. It's time to get your blood flowing. You gasp as Reagan draws the spokes along the upper swell of your breast. You arch into it, but she refuses to be hurried. Relax. There's still so much of your body for me to play with. As much as you enjoy the light teasing touch, your nipples ache and strain for more. Please, mistress. Please what? She pulls the door away, leaving bereft of all sensation. You argue back, presenting your breast at the fullest. Please touch my nipples. Make it feel good. I'm begging you. Since you asked so nicely. She circles your breast in slow, lazy circles. As you whimper for more, she only chuckles and slows her movements down. By the time she finally raises your tips, it sparks something out so intense that you cry out. Oh God. Instead of lingering on your bare breast, she moves lower down your body. She traces the curve of your waist and circles your belly button so slowly that you feel as though you might scream. Need more, please. In the way Regan laughs, you worry she's going to continue torturing you for the entire length of the flight. You earn a reward. Spread your legs for me, Nadine. You're quick to comply with these orders. The cool breeze within your hot eyes is amazing. Not nearly as amazing as the touch of Regan's hands, guiding your knees even further apart. Tell me what you want. I'll tell you what I want, but I really want. Regan, take my panties off. I don't want any barriers between us. It'll be my pleasure. Your breath catches as Regan hooks her fingers under the bands of lace around your hips and tugs. In a moment, she pulls the panties down your dripping thighs, taking her time to scrape the fabric along your skin. See, even a scrap of lace can take you to new heights. If your heart grazes you, you know it's a wet trail to leave behind. There's no way to hide how you drip for Regan. Not so fast. You chose your toy, remember? There's no going back now. Your breath comes out in a soft, painting wish as Regan guides the toy up from your ankle. There's no part of your body untouched. The sensations guiding up and down your legs, you can barely stand it. It's not enough. You rise and buck your hips, unable to resist the movements of your own body. She guides the toy along your slit. The touch so light, you barely register it. Your whole body jerks in response. Touch me, Regan. Please. I can't take any more teasing. It'll be a goddamn pleasure. There's no time for you to react as Regan abandons the toy and slides her hand between your legs. Her fingers are swift, finding the center of your pleasure at once. Oh yes. Don't you dare come until I have at least 3 fingers inside of you. I want you to feel every wave of your pleasure. So hurry, I can't take much more. She loses no time in adding first one finger, then another deep inside you. This orgasm belongs to me. Yes. Oh yes. You gasp as Regan slips a third finger inside, stretching your opening. You ride against her hand, chasing the pleasure that you know is just over the ridge. Maybe come just like this. I'm so close. You buck and gasp. She uses her free hand to hold your hips firm, so the thumb rubs against your button. You have no idea how hot you look right now. I can't hold back anymore. Come for me, Nadine. Your breath catches on a sob as a swift, powerful orgasm overtakes you. You're wide open and exposed. Regan watching closely as your body clutches hard. You're exquisite when you come. You half laughing as Regan steps back and allows you to straighten your clothes. Every time I think this woman has given me the most powerful orgasm of my life, she surprises me with another one. You lick your lips hungrily, ready to return the favor. From her softly panting breath, it's obvious she enjoyed this as much as you did. You can hardly wait to feel the heat of her on your fingertips. After a performance like that, I'm not the only one who deserves a reward. Regan steps back with a shake of her head. Not necessarily. Not necessary. This is your reward, remember? Yes, but one of these days, you realize that my enjoyment comes from making you scream. There's plenty of time for you to take care of me later. Promise? Promise. Let's get back to our seats so our pilots can finish our flight. You arrive in Paris, feeling refreshed and excited about the weekend ahead. Regan has timed your arrival, so you step off the plane just as the sun shines brightly overhead. So beautiful. I've never been to Europe before. And I'm glad I get to be your guide. Before you know it, you're on a whirlwind tour of all the sights and sounds of Paris. I can't believe I'm actually here. I used to dream of visiting Paris in college. Regan positioned herself behind you, her chin propped on your shoulder. You stare out over the sparkling waters into the scene. From here, it feels like if you can see straight into the heart of Paris. What else do you dream of? A beautiful princess to share it with? Or maybe a wicked villain in her place? My dreams have always been a little dirty. You arch back into Regan, letting your body stretch along hers. You should know by now that there's more to me than a helpless little innocent. Regan growls and presses you against the railing of the bridge. And you should know by now you're playing a dangerous game. Next stop in your tour places you right in the center of Le Maïs. No trip in Paris complete without at least one croissant. Regan pulls a piece of the pastry and lifts it to your lips. I don't like croissants. You immediately open your mouth and allow Regan to hand feed you the croissant. Rich, buttery layers melt on your tongue. Oh my god, that's not a piece of croissant. Fuck you, that's not croissant. It's a piece of heaven. Regan chuckles and wipes the crumb from the corner of your mouth, her thumb lingering on your lips. A mouth like yours deserves only the best. Before long, you find yourself standing in front of the Fontaine des Muses. Regan hands you a coin. Make a wish, Nadine. If you're a good girl, it might even come true. I wish to move forward. I wish to move on with my old life. I'm ready to start living my life to the fullest as Nadine Guerrero. You lift the coin into the fountain, watching as it sinks slowly to the bottom. And that's a wish I can get behind. We have one more day. Fuck you. We have one more stop before we call it a day. You turn to Regan with bright, eager eyes. Is it the Eiffel Tower? I always want to see it. A haunted time, Nadine. Regan leads you down the Rue Saint Honor. The names of Dior, Cartier, and Louis Vuitton flash by. She guides you to an elegant jewelry shop. You balk once you see the flash of diamonds in the display window. Regan drops a hand to your lower back and propels you forward. There's no turning back now, little lamb. So you set foot inside a jewelry store, glittering diamond tiaras, watches heavy with gold plating, and glinting jewelry sets sparkle up at you from every angle. Wow. Mr. Storm. Impeccable timing as always. I was just finishing the preparations in the back. The case is ready for you now. The store manager leads you over to a display case in the back of the store with trays and trays of gorgeous glittering jewelry. He lays them out for you and looks at Regan for approval. I should do it. How'd you know once the lady had made it there? That should do it. I'll let you know once the lady has made her decision. The manager bows himself out the room, heading into the back. Pick something you like. Anything you like. Regan, I can't do that. You glance down at this little teardrop necklace with a price tag so high it makes you dizzy. no way I can let you buy me anything from this place. It's too much. Way too much. I'll be the judge of that. Not your mind. I'm free to do whatever I want with you, including lavishing you with expensive jewelry. Oh my god, my trigger word. Jewelry. I can't say it. But correctly. She pulls you so close that you can feel the heat rising off her body. Spoiling you gets me wet. Do you really want to deny me that pleasure? You're powerless to resist her plea, or temptation of all that jewelry gleaming in front of you. Well, if you insist. You and your eyes don't betray the jewelry as Regan stands back to watch you shop. 3 items in particular catch your eye. What the fuck is this? Oh. You lift a ruby pendant, admiring how the gems catch the light. It's stunning and huge. Say the word, and it's yours. You sigh happily as you admire the jewelry in the mirror on the opposite wall. There's one more special piece I want you to try on. As my cue, the store manager emerges from the back. Sorry for the delay. Can you just follow me? The store manager leads you to a private room. Table in the center holds spaces for several jewelry displays. I say that word wrong every time I see it. Oh my god, I didn't know jewelry stores had secret back rooms. Is this a Paris thing or a Regan thing? Both. You watch as the manager swings open the door to an attached vault and brings out a necklace with the most dazzling array of diamonds you've ever seen in your life. He sets it down on the table before giving you Regan privacy again. I picked up this diamond collar especially for you. You know where it is? There's no mistaking it in your mind. Regan, it's beautiful. Almost as beautiful as you. Will you wait for me, Nadine? Collect the diamond collar for your dungeon, and let Regan worship your body right here and now. I happily submit to this ends everything. That's right. If I want to drape that whole gorgeous body in diamonds, then I will. Regan draws closer and lifts the collar. A shiver runs down your spine, as her fingertips graze your skin. The collar was heavier than it looks. The stone was cool to the touch. She holds it up, but doesn't clasp it yet. Something's not right. She lowers the collar and scrutinizes you carefully. You don't like the way it looks at me? She takes a step back and allows her gaze to move lazily up and down your body. I see the problem is. You have far too many clothes on. Strip naked and we'll see if I like that any better. Yes, mistress. Your wish is my command. You drop your gaze and straighten your posture. That's right, gorgeous. Show me that beautiful body. Bear it all to me. The overhead light feel like a spotlight. Just start moving your clothes. You try not to feel self-conscious, but Regan's eyes never leave your body. Take all the time you need. I'll never tire of this view. She guides the rest of your clothes down your hips. You turn your back to Regan, so it's just a complete view of your backside. You desperately want to peek over your shoulder to gauge her reaction, but you don't dare. You know what? To your surprise, Regan's voice sounds from directly behind you. Now decorate my treasure. No part of Regan's body touches yours as she lifts the diamond collar again. You're acutely aware of it closing around your neck like a vice. Better? It's getting there. Next, she takes a 3-tiered necklace from the table and drapes it around your neck. She circles you, her eyes narrowed in a sharp appraisal. Stunning. She leans over the trail, feather-like kisses along the path of your necklaces. You moan as she trails over the swell of your breast. Oh. It's hard to improve on a masterpiece, but I'm up for the task. You hold your breath as Regan selects another diamond necklace, even bigger and more elaborate than the last one. Regan, really, this is too much. I'll say when it's too much. She takes another necklace and layers it over the others, The cool gems lay low on your chest and grazing your nipples. Bling bling. Bling 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 bling. I must be wearing over $1 million worth of jewelry right now, and practically nothing else. Perfect. How do you feel? I feel expensive. You glance down at row upon row of glittering jewels and smile. Not even you can afford me like this. Regan arches her brow with a laugh. Is that what you think? My poor, sweet innocent. You have no idea what I'm capable of. You whimper as Regan strokes each necklace. There's one more thing we can do to create the perfect picture, but only if you obey. Please, I don't know how much more of this I can take. I do. Regan shoves the trays off to the side of the table and past the surface. Here we go. I want to see you. I want to see you all and all those jewels spread out for me. You hesitate, scared of moving too much. All these diamonds around your neck. With a gentle tisk, Regan grabs you around the waist and hoists you up. You settle on the table, your knees slide apart as Regan settles between them. Damn, Nadine, you have no idea how beautiful you are on display like this. I don't want to please you, mistress. She fingers your collar, tracing the path with diamond skin. You do please me, little lamb. In fact, you look good enough to eat. You gasp as Regan dips down and takes your nipple between her lips. The light swirl of her tongue over the tip causes you to cry out. Ooh. Lucky for us, this room's soundproof. You better make yourself comfortable. I don't plan to stop until I freeze it on every part of your body. Lean back till you're completely spread before her. She sucks deeply, murmuring her approval against your skin. Perfect. I didn't know you had such a thing with diamonds. I don't. It's the person wearing them. Regan drops her mouth again, this time pressing a line of kisses down your belly. She doesn't stop until she reaches the V of your thighs. She doesn't dive in right away. Instead, she presses a soft kiss on the top of your slit, as if basking in the taste of you. You want this, don't you? You whimper and bite your hips, but she only flicks her tongue playfully against the sensitive nub. You know I do. You want me to make you feel better. Please, mistress, I'll do anything. She lets her tongue in one long, satisfying stroke of your body. You bite back a groan as you drive your hips up against her mouth. Play with yourself, bask in those jewels. I'm not stopping now until we're both satisfied. You let out a squeal of surprise as Regan kisses you again, this time driving her tongue so deep inside that you almost come on the spot. Mindful of her orders, you begin moving your hand over your chest where the hard pecks of your nipples and the jewels create a sensory playground. You allow your fingers to trail over the gems, all those millions of dollars sparkling across your bare chest. The soft, rounded perks of your breasts beckon through them. I love the way the jewels slide over my skin. And my collar. What about that? You whimper as you trail your hands higher and touch the diamonds. The collar fits tightly against your throat, deliciously restricting your every breath and movement. And that's right. Feel my mark. Regan buries herself between your thighs. She's relentless as she flicks her tongue against your pleasure point. You close your eyes and spread your legs wider as Regan continues to feast on your body. Over and over, she brings you to the brink, only to pull back just when you can't take another second. Undulating wildly, you cry out against her mouth once more. Regan, I need to come. Are you asking my permission? Yes, yes, yes. Do you think you deserve it? Please. That's not an answer, but I'll show you mercy. Even as she says the words, she lashes her tongue against your center, and you can't hold back any longer. In a world of sound, sensation, and Regan's slow, sensual mouth, your body crests over the edge. Regan. You clutch the back of her head and drive your body hard against her. The powerful clench of your body pulls you into a spiraling climax that seems to go on for an eternity. Regan takes her time, kissing her way back of your body to the light fluttering her lips against your forehead. I warned you, I'm not your mind. It's my right to spoil you however I want. I can live with that. Huh. As you get dressed, you can carefully remove each piece of jewelry from around your neck and place them back on the trays. By the time you're done, only the collar and your gift from Regan remain. These are left out with a store manager to pack away for you. Thank you, Regan, for the gift and for... You're welcome. Just play more where I came from. You and Regan exit the jewelry store hand in hand. After a day of Regan's pampering, you find yourself standing taller and walking prouder. Is it just me? I just feel like everyone's looking at us. They're not looking at us. They're looking at you. She stops in the middle of the sidewalk, dropping her mouth close to your ear. People are staring because they can't help but notice how beautiful you are and how untouchable. This is just the beginning of what it's like to belong to Regan Thorne. Wait until I show you the rest.